Hello everyone, NameBrainDead here, and in today's video we're going to be getting feather falling on any equipment. We are still in beta 1.9 pre-release 3, and that's because in this version, whenever you enchanted something, it wasn't just, it just said enchanted, it wasn't an actual enchantment. So, I need to get some levels. Now, how am I going to do that? Because there used to be a method where you could go into beta 1.9 pre-release something, and you would be able. Sorry, I'm kind of remembering how to speak here. And you would be able to jump, and that would give you XP. However, I am past that version, which means I cannot do it, and I'm not downgrading even, because I have already got the endport frames. So I made some mistakes, but oh well. So that means that I'm going to have to either collect XP the hard way, or I'm just going to have to do it the cheaty way and spawn it in, and I need to raise my microphone stand up a bit more. Apologies for any noise that may have caused. Right, yeah, so I'm going to do it the cheaty way because it's just so much easier, so I'll be right back when I've got 1,000 levels. Okay, so as you can see, I now have totally legitimately obtained XP. We just ignore that it randomly went from 1 to 1,000. I definitely went off camera and collected all that. Are you joking? There's crafting tables in there. Christ almighty me. Right. Let's chuck that there. And the first set of armor that I'm going to do this to. So, I'm going to try and get this on every single item that you can, which is just any type of armor, tool, any type of armor and tool. I don't know why I said that like it's going to be a triple list, but I forgot about that. Right, I'll be right back. I am back after that moment of immense stupidity. So I forgot that in this version you cannot shift click into an enchantment table. This is what I was talking about at the end of yesterday's video, where everything would just show up as enchanted, so there's no actual enchantments on it, or at least not in this version. When we update it, the enchanted tag has the same ID as the feather falling enchantment. I don't know why Mojang overlooked that, but we've just learned not to question Mojang's decisions at this point. Right, so this chest is just going to be the chest that is dedicated to all of the tools that you can get this on. And luckily, due to me starting this world in beta 1.6, test build 3, we've got these chests, which have every item in the game at that point. So that means I have very easy access to every item in the game. So it's just a case of enchanting all of these. So I think that means it's time for a time lapse. Yay! So I will be right back once time lapse is done. Okay, so I don't know why I decided that I was going to do a time lapse there, but as you can see, there is no time lapse here. So yeah, I kind of underestimated how long it would take to do this. So that's why there is a voiceover of me instead. Sorry that you got to deal with my voice. So yeah, I just thought I would take this time now to discuss some of the stuff that we would be doing in this old version series. So I'm actively kind of learning what I'm going to be doing. So I've done many of these worlds, so I should really by now know how I'm doing everything and what order everything's done in. I also planned to plan it. I decided, what's the point in planning when you can just not? So yeah, these videos are not planned at all. They're not scripted. I'm just doing whatever I do, planning on the spot as it goes. That's the best way to do it. It really isn't. It probably makes it worse for the viewer. Sorry about that, but I'm lazy. I can't be asked to write a plan. So yeah. So I thought in this voiceover it would be a good idea if we kind of just discussed, or if I just discussed the rules for this series. So the rule is Well, I said that I wasn't going to NBC edit anything in, but I have already broken that rule. So, so I'm going to change that rule now to be I'm not going to NBC edit myself to locations. So something that I did a lot in the first series was instead of walking to a location and walking back, I would just NBT edit myself there and back. Mainly because it was a lot easier, but I also think that is very cheaty. Usually I'd say stuff like that isn't very cheaty, but you know it's hard to deny that is cheaty. So when it comes another rule, so the next rule, when it comes to 1.8.9, I can't give myself. I'm not going to let myself give any like overpowered armor. So one thing I did last time was I gave myself armor that had protection 5. What was it? Protection 5, feather falling 4, depth strider on everything. That was just stupid. I don't know what I thought I was doing there. So I'm not going to do that in this series because when I did that, that's kind of the reason that I ended up stopping the series in 1.14 because it would have been a lot harder to get. Excuse me, to get the items. Sorry, I'm remembering how to speak here. The multiple protection items, armor. So yeah, I'm not going to do that this time. If I do give myself armor in that version, I'm not going to make it have stupidly overpowered enchants. Also, still on the topic of crossfire commands, I'm going to do it because I don't see crossfire commands itself as cheating. It's what you get with the items. No, it's what you get. It's the items that you get with crossfire commands. So, also, if I do make myself a 32k sword, it's not going to have knockback or looting 32k on it. There have been multiple times in Series 1 where I have crashed my game from using looting 32k because it's just way too overpowered. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that next time. Also, knockback causes a massive lag spike. So probably the last rule is that I am not going to be using. Wait, no. Oh, for God's sake. Right, no. The last rule is that I am going to be using any of the like. So if I get a discontinued block, right, so like end portal frames or bedrock, I am going to use that freely. I'm going to give myself infinite amount. Not give myself, but I'm going to duplicate infinite amounts of it because I mean I've got the item. I made it myself. I'd spent time doing it. So why should I not be allowed to duplicate it and use it? So, you know, I'm going to be using end portal frames infinitely, bedrock infinitely. Just anything that I get in this series will be used as though it is a normal survival world, especially spawn eggs. Like, if I'm making an iron farm, I'm not just going to get all the villagers in there myself. I am going to use spawn eggs. Also, something that you may have seen in the last series, actually there's only 10 seconds left, I'm not going to be able to say that. Right, back to the normal video. Ah, that hasn't stopped it. Okay, so I'm not really sure why I decided I'd make that a time lapse. I just don't think I expected it to take that little amount of time. But it turns out it did. So I hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover that you got instead. Um, just me talking about some rules that I'm going to have for the series. Hopefully I remember to actually do it before I upload the video. Because for yesterday's video, or episode 1, I forgot to upload the thumbnail when I was doing it. Sorry about that. But now the thumbnail is on there, and you can see my beautiful thumbnail making skills. That's also sarcasm. I can't make thumbnails to save my life. I'll just do it anyway. So yeah, there is. Oh, shut up, cave noises. So there is all of those. I just said my name. That was stupid. Well, I'm gonna have to edit this video anyway. For God's sake. Yeah. So I'm now going to update to the next version. I think I've done everything in this version. I'm not sure. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I know I said I was going to get another feature in today's video, but I have just been given some information that there is a cool feature that we can get due to downgrading. So instead of getting all of the enchanted items in this or in Beta 1.9 pre-release 4, I'm going to do that thing in next version, and then excuse me, and then I'm going to do this thing. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.